Happy 4th of July, baby! You already know it's Gritty Knows Best. We're celebrating America today, so grab your hot dogs. Even though that study came out and said it has like human DNA or whatever in it. Don't even worry about that. Just forget about it. Get a bunch of beers, fill that belly up, get some fireworks. Just don't blow your freaking hand off. And you know we got to shout out the truth, baby. Everybody out there overseas fighting. Shout out to the veterans. They don't get enough respect. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst. Everybody, come on. Everybody. Gave proof through the night that our flag was still. What do you mean you don't know the words, dude? What do you mean?
Wait, hold on. You fucked up the whole vibe, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know the words.
Like,
you don't know.
I was getting into it, and you just fucked the whole vibe up.
It's really hard for everybody to sing when we're not all in the same place.
It's not hard at all.
No,
it's not hard. We do it all the time.
You just have to feel it.
You were the one behind everybody else, Mo. What are you talking about?
No, I wasn't. You interrupted the whole flow. So how could I even be behind something that was already interrupted?
You interrupted the whole flow.
I did not interrupt the whole flow.
To the crow.
And then Mo was
like, yo, I don't know the words. I don't know the words now. How you don't know the words? We literally sing it like every day in school, don't we? Like in first grade, from like first to fifth.
Wait, you was singing the
song?
No,
I'm thinking of, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of Pledge of Allegiance. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
To the flag,
yeah, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. But you know, the national anthem, they play that before everything. Baseball games, this and that. I mean, come on, you should know it.
Watch baseball.
You got the American flag shirt on. You should know the national anthem. Look at that shirt. Show them that shirt. Try burning my flag, boy. It's a nice shirt. Mm-hmm. I like that. You know, so we're just a bunch of red-blooded, big dick, proud Americans on this show, right, Eddie?
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
Right, Crow?
Amen.
That's right. So we're gonna be celebrating 4th of July,
American over here,
in a very special way.
Love my country.
We're gonna be talking about.
My dick's back too.
We're gonna be talking about 8 rude American habits that we apparently do overseas. So things that we do.
Interrupting.
Yeah,
let's be
things
real.
like interrupting.
It's all 100% true.
Well, we're going to be talking about that, but before we do that, I got to make some shout-outs. And I'm glad that I just thought of it because I totally forgot to put it in my notes, and I just thought of it somehow. But I got some very special people I need to shout out, okay? So I'm going to just shout them out, and then we'll explain what's going on. But I got to shout out Brazil. I got to shout out France. I got to shout out Costa Rica, South Africa, the Netherlands, Bahrain, Germany, Canada, Singapore, and the Philippines. Do you know why we're shouting those names out, guys?
I really don't know.
Because those are the countries that are listening to Gritty Knows Best, baby!
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. What's up, friends? I know y'all going through a revolution right now, civil war right now, but you know what it is. Y'all know what it is. We got your back over here.
I couldn't believe it.
When did you check your analytics?
I checked it the other day, and I said, holy cow. Since when and how did y'all even find it? Listen, shout out to y'all. We love you very much. We don't know how you found us. We don't know why you're listening, but we love you very, very much.
Hey,
wow.
Yo, South Africa. I love you. Wow.
South Africa,
shout out to the
France.
ancestors. Come on now. I may be in
Everywhere.
a different continent, but I love you. I may be representing a different flag, but I love you, bro. I love you. I love you.
And if you're from one of those countries, comment under the video. Just say hi, because we love you.
Say hi and where you're from.
That's it. Say hi, where you're from, why you listen to the show. Maybe you listen by accident. Maybe that's what it was like. Well, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just clicked on that.
They just fell asleep on Spotify.
Eye right there. What's wrong with his eye?
They just fell asleep on Spotify, and then they just woke up. They're like, I don't know, what the fuck is this? What are these guys talking about? They're talking about crows. What the hell? All right, so let's get into these 8 rude American habits that we do overseas. We may agree with some of these. We may disagree with some of these. Let's see.
It's only white folks that do it, though. I'm just putting it out there right now.
You know,
I don't know if that's
bro,
true. It's not. Listen, that's not true. That's definitely not. You always gotta be race. This is 4th of July. This is about unity. You didn't even listen to the list yet. You're already talking about. Why is everybody leaning to the left? By the way, Crow, you leaning to the left. Everybody get in the middle of the fucking frame, please. Thank you. Listen, the first damn thing that we do is laughing with our mouths open. And this is mostly disrespectful in Japan.
Who laughs with their mouth closed, bro?
That's what I'm saying. I guess over there
that's
it's like
weird.
a courtesy thing. You got to laugh like this. You got to cover your mouth because they don't want to see your teeth.
Oh, that's wild.
Something like that, right?
That's wild. I'm
You
sorry,
know.
I can't do that, Japan. I love y'all,
Maybe
but I
these
can't do
people
that.
got hot ass breath, and that's the issue here.
Oh,
You know what I think it is
shit.
too, though? Is because they wear the masks and they think like maybe
Germaphobes.
the germs of the laugh, which I can listen.
Yeah,
I'm not
I get
that wound up about this one because I understand. And I actually, before like any of the COVID shit, I was kind of like, you know what, they got the right idea with this mask stuff. You know what I mean? Because some
Agreed.
people be
Agreed.
spitting on you, people be reckless with the mouth. So
Listen,
some
when
people
the
need a
pandemic
mask.
popped off, I was so happy because I was like, yo, I'm about to buy some masks from Japan because they be having these fire ass remote control masks. that you
Remote
can, like-
control mask.
Yeah, like,
Remote
yeah,
control.
These have got
So
hydraulics.
it's like a whole
Your
mask.
battery's
Nah,
gonna die
bro.
and you're gonna
Like,
suffocate,
there's
bro.
like these masks and there's actual buttons on it and joysticks. Like they get creative
all
over
right.
there, man. You feel what I'm saying? Real nerdy shit.
Getting a little anime mask. It looks like
Yeah, bro.
big anime titties on the mask.
Yeah, yo, that'd be dope.
That's
should
the one
get
I would
Frank to
get.
look for that.
That's
I
the
would
one
get that.
So I'm not too wound up about this one. I understand where they're coming from with this, but in America, if you watch the show for any amount of time, you see me falling back with my mouth wide open, cracking everybody on the show. It's like very American. And I didn't put this one on the list, but being loud was one, and it's like, yeah, very American. We're loud.
very American.
And I love it. I
Damn,
love
I
being
can't be racial.
loud.
Yeah, how dare you try to be racist about
Nah,
this?
I tried. I really tried. I
I know
My
you
bad.
tried. You try every
did.
time.
I tried.
It's always
Not
something,
every
it's
time.
always
Shut the
something
fuck
racial.
up.
It's always some racial division with you.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure that
Thank you, Tom.
some of the people on the list are like, yeah, these are some loud motherfuckers. Like, we don't have anybody loud like this in our country. I didn't see Japan on the list probably because we're loud.
We're
Like,
fucking loud.
We don't want to hear these guys. So
Nobody can hear them over us.
next up on the list is, I've heard of this one many times, asking for condiments like ketchup or barbecue sauce, and this is mostly
Yeah, I heard of that one
prominent
too.
in France, Japan, Italy, and Spain. And this one, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of that, especially with French fries. I need my ketchup. I'm gonna tell you
Well,
this
if
right
you're
now.
in Europe, they use mayo.
I take mayo too. I'll take
You'll
mayo.
take mayo. I've never
Isn't-
tried fries. with
Isn't
mayo.
that special
Is it good?
sauce? I think it's from like Burger King and McDonald's. Just ketchup and mayo mixed together.
You mean
Probably.
mac sauce?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more involved than that. I saw somebody.
I don't know.
I saw somebody make it, or they were like saying what is in that, and they said a lot more than that.
Okay.
Well,
were
all
like,
I know is
it's
I don't
this, that.
do condiments, so they're not talking about me
Yeah,
specifically.
you don't even eat sauce. You're
personally.
such a weirdo. Like, what?
Yeah.
You have like a phobia of sauces or something.
Japan will love him.
Yeah. The only time I need sauce is on my pizza, and they'll be like, "Oh, all right."
But I'm surprised Japan's on this list now that I think about it, because I thought they were big into like stuff like that, like having
No, they
condiments.
they do. But
I
I'm
think
sure
what they
it's
do
fine.
is they like the sauce is already in or on the
Yeah.
dish. Like they don't do like I don't know. Like maybe you could ask for like a side, but
And I
maybe
guess
they don't do ketchup.
maybe it's
or-
like certain dishes are supposed to be eaten with a sauce, like
Yeah.
soy, like the sushi. You have the soy sauce
you're
there, but some are
disrespecting
not.
their
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. But you know what? If I'm buying, if I want to slather the ketchup all over it, that's what I'm gonna do. Like
I agree,
I'm not,
bro. If you're spending
I'm
the
not
money,
a
do what
big.
you want.
I don't use ketchup or anything on my steak. That's when I was younger and I was uneducated. But now that I know how to cook a steak, and
You're still
I can
uneducated, but, yeah.
appreciate a steak.
Wow.
I don't put ketchup on my steak, but I'm definitely putting ketchup on my fries. I'm putting ketchup on my chicken nuggets. I'm putting ketchup on a lot of things. That ain't gonna stop me. I'm like, yo, it ripped. Let me get that ketchup whether I'm in Australia, where I'm at.
feel you.
You better put that shit on the table. It's not disrespectful.
Feel you.
You better stop.
If you don't-
Especially
And if you don't
France.
got it, go in the back and squash some tomatoes.
You know what?
Mom.
And I love you, listener in France. But you know how they be acting with their cuisine, like, oh, this is a fine chamaclessois. It's like, all right, relax. they put like a little piece of meat, and then they get like a little dabble of like a little ginger, and they sprawl it across, and they make it look fancy. They go, this is a delicacy. It's like it's not that crazy.
I'm sorry, but their cheese game be on point though.
It's not that crazy. Like, I'm gonna go to a restaurant and pay
Oh, yeah, I'll give it to them.
$500.
They do know their cheese, and I love cheese.
We love
It's a
cheese.
fact.
That's true. But I'm not going to a restaurant paying $600 for like a piece of meat this big, and then we have a half of a hen egg on the side and 2 grains of rice. Like, nah, bruh, stop it. To be honest though, like America knows what they're doing with the
We
food.
eat a lot more than other countries, though.
Oh yeah,
Fat fucks out here.
We'll get to that in the list. We'll get to that in the list.
Oh shit.
So next up is being on time in Canada and Argentina and some parts of South of America. I don't get this at all. Why would you
I
not
don't have
wanna
this
be on
problem.
time?
So
Why
are they
would you
saying
not?
that we're late in those countries? Like we
No,
have
no, no.
somewhere to
They're
go?
saying that it's not good to be on time. That you should be a little later. Like it's
Really?
rude. It's rude to be exactly on time
So
in
black
Whoa,
time
whoa.
works well in other countries.
CPT. Yeah, you do CPT in Canada and Argentina and some parts of South America. I mean, this is what. Listen, you guys, if this is not true, you write in and let me know. But this is what I found online, and I think it's crazy because if there's one thing I hate, it's when motherfuckers are late.
That's a fact.
South America is doing shit backwards, man.
I hate it.
That's a fact.
No. There's no
Well,
fashionably late. None of that crap. You gotta be there. But I always the way I grew
What
up.
happened to showing up early?
That's-
Forget
I was about to
late.
say.
What happened to motherfuckers showing up early.
The way I grew up, if you were on time, you were late. You gotta be early. You gotta be early.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I
That's
don't
literally
get
what
this
your mom said to me one time when she was like, I was going to work for her for a while. She goes, "Don't be here on time."
That's what I mean. That's probably where I got it from. I don't even remember where I got it from, but now I know. Ridiculous.
I was like, okay.
Next up is opening a present in front of the gifter, and this is mostly in China and India. And you know what? I kind of like this because it
I
is
love that
so
rule.
awkward opening a gift that somebody gives you.
Yo,
right?
fact.
Hell no, bro. Like, if it's my birthday and somebody handed me a gift, I'm opening it right in front of them because I want them to know that I saw what it was. And if I like it, I want them to know right there and then that I like it.
Yo, bro, I really don't care about if, like, I just rather just say, hey, I love you, enjoy, and peace out.
Yeah. You know,
Like,
open this up
we don't need
later.
no-
Peace
yeah,
out. Let
like,
me know.
enjoy.
Let me know what you think.
Well, I feel like
Enjoy
there
these
needs to be
fucking
more
LMK.
context to this, though. Because,
Huh?
like, if you're just out at, like, a restaurant or something and someone hands you a present, and yeah, you know, probably don't open it. But, like, if people are showing up to your house for a party, and
You
then
throw
they're
it in the
bringing you a
room.
birthday present or
You
something,
throw
like,
it in the
oh, facts.
room.
nah, open it up
Throw it
in
in
front of
fucking room.
everybody.
Throw it in
Nah,
the
what are
room
you
and open
talking
it
about?
tomorrow.
What
We
are you,
gotta
a
hang
fucking
out.
10-year-old?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No, because people like to see, you know, what you think of what they got you, bro. Like, people want to know. Like, every time I get a bro, 100%, I'm telling you right now, bro. Every time one of my
I don't
family
like
members
this.
gives me something that's wrapped up, they want me to open it right there. They're like, "Oh, open it. I want to see what you think. Do you like it? This and that."
Well, let me ask you a
You know
question.
how many
Are any of
you know how
your
many
family
times I
members?
got gifts that I knew I was gonna regret. I didn't like, and I knew I wasn't gonna like.
Well, that's
Because of the
that's
type
the
of
thing
person.
is when
And
someone
I'm
hands
just
me a
like-
gift, they're wrapped up, so I don't know what it is, and that's why they want me to
Man.
open it.
Are any
That's
of your
what I'm
family
saying.
members? Are
That's
any,
what I'm
are any of your
saying.
family members Chinese or Indian, Eddie?
No,
Well, that's why. That's why they
we're
don't care.
American.
That's why they don't care. Now they say, from what I read, that they do this because of, like, let's say me and Mo are giving each other a gift and there's an inequality in the gifts, like Mo gets a little more extravagant, that they don't want to have an awkward moment, like, between the two gifters. Like, if
I get that.
he gives me something crazy expensive and
Yeah,
then there's an obvious
like,
inequality in our
broke
spending.
ass friend.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
he gets.
listen again. You just said it out loud just now, bro. You gonna be mad at your friend because my man can't afford to get you something else? Like, you lucky he afforded. He was able to afford to get you anything, bro. Like,
Well,
No,
that's what they
sometimes
do
it's
over
not the
there.
person. That's not the person. It's like two people. Like, matter of fact, me and Gritty give you a gift, right?
That's- yeah.
But maybe Gritty's thing is more expensive than mine. Sometimes people going, damn, like, damn.
Yeah, they don't want to
Damn,
like
that nigga
have it out
definitely
there
gave
like
him
that.
a nice ass wash. And I just gave this nigga a pair of jeans.
Yeah, and especially
So
like
you
you
know
said, if
what's
it's
crazy
two
about
people
that,
giving
Mo?
each
I'll tell
other
you
a
something
gift.
right now. I'll tell you something right now, Mo. If that was me and I got a watch and jeans, I would wear those jeans more than I would wear that watch.
You
bro.
know, if you were
100%.
you wouldn't keep leaning off the frame like that. Like, what's going on
Sorry.
with you? Get in the
I wanna
frame.
lean. I
Where
just
the
feel
fuck
like
are you
leaning
going,
today.
bro?
Like, what's over there? You have like a gravitational pull. What's going on over there?
He's Peter Griffin over here without the weight.
Next up, we discussed this already. Finishing your food, and this is most prominent in China, Russia, Philippines, and Thailand. I don't get this at all.
This is
So
actually
wait,
a very
are they
American thing,
saying
too.
that we don't finish our food or that we eat too much?
that finishing your food is rude.
How's that rude, bro? What?
Oh, okay. I have experienced this. Yes, there are some cultures that's like you don't finish the food, you just taste everything because there's like multiple layers of things, and they're trying to
Fuck
get
outta
on to
here.
the
These
next one. No,
motherfuckers
this is
don't know what
Get the fuck
starving
outta
is
no.
like.
It's like
Get the fuck outta here, bitch.
it's like hey, you're gonna get something. We have 5 courses. You're gonna eat this. It's more about the conversation and being around each other, right?
That's not what
It's
I
not really
read.
about.
That's not what I read. What I read it was
What did
it
you
was
read? What
because
did you read?
they said that it was like disrespectful because it makes it seem like the host didn't feed you enough, like they didn't give you enough food, so you finished your food. But I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. There's different
Bro, it
different
doesn't make
cultures.
sense,
different.
bro.
So
Like-
many cultures. So I don't know which culture was this.
It was China, Russia, Philippines, Thailand. Apparently, like I said, if you're there and this isn't true, you let me know. But this is what I be reading on Google. This is what Google said, and it's a worldwide search machine. I don't agree with this. If I want people to finish their food and be like, "Yo, I need some more food," you give them some more food. I want people to walk out fat.
Bro, literally,
people-
anytime I've not finished my food, people have gotten their feelings hurt, bro.
Me
They're
too.
like,
Yeah, but-
"Oh,
Me too,
you're
'cause
not
I'm a
good, you don't
notorious.
like it."
I'm
You're
notorious
Italian,
not finisher of the food.
Brady's Italian and Puerto Rican. You're Irish American. I'm Caribbean. Our cultures do not allow us not to finish our food.
Our cultures
We
want
will
us to get fat.
fat.
If you show up to the family reunion, you're looking too skinny, they'll be like, "Yo, what's going on? You got cancer? What's going on? What's going down? We need
And
to feed
even
you.
when you finish all the food they give you, they're like, "Damn, you eat a lot."
You got room for dessert." And then, but then
You
when
know,
you're when you're fat, they call you fat though. They're like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
that's
you're
just
fat."
crazy though. So if you finish it like does it like in general, like if you just finish your food in at all, like it's just wrong.
It didn't specify,
if you
but
finish your
I'm
food
assuming
An
it's
hour
more.
later, or if you the first motherfucker to finish your food and everybody's still eating,
Ain't
like,
nobody
if you
sitting there
finish
for an
your
hour.
food, that's bad.
Ain't nobody sitting there for an hour. I'm assuming it's just like you go to somebody's house more than a restaurant, but it could be a restaurant as well. It didn't get into the nitty gritty details.
No.
Oh well, that's weird. These people are weird. They got issues, especially some. Listen, I don't know a lot about other countries, but some countries, motherfuckers are starving. So don't be sitting there saying don't eat all the food, bro.
Another one. This is one Mo can definitely get behind. Mo's gonna love this one because he grilled you about this one on like a couple months ago. EJ, it is rude to wear athleisure wear and sweats, and mostly in Europe and Asia. So pajamas, sweatpants,
Fuck
what is
you.
it called?
Fuck you and Asia.
Yoga pants,
you.
all that stuff. Which number one, right? Number one, that means these countries do not understand the awesomeness of women walking around in yoga pants. Like, why are we trying to stop that? Ain't nobody trying to stop that. Like, buy as many yoga pants as you want.
I don't care for it.
You don't care for it. Yeah,
I
of
don't
course
care
you
for
don't.
it.
Of course you don't. Because
I
Mo
don't
wants
care for it.
you want like a trad person. You like trad people. You like a trad wife.
What's a trad person? What
Like
the
a
fuck
trad,
is a
you want
trad?
like a trad wife where she wears like a dress and you want to wear a suit. You're like from like the, like those white picket fence videos in like the
That's how you
40s.
see-
You're like, hey, we got supper on the
No.
table, and she's
No,
like,
no,
your
no.
wife is pulling out a
just
fucking
love-
roast.
I like my women to look like they're going somewhere and they're ready for something.
I like.
and they're ready for
They
something.
do like they're going to a yoga studio.
I like
What's
being
wrong with that?
comfortable.
What's wrong with a woman like she's going to a yoga studio?
Listen, you going to the gym, you going to yoga studio. Those are appropriate wear because you're going to that place. But if you're walking around and that shit is just stop.
You are wild, bro. You are
Stop.
wild.
Wow.
Not
It's
only
like when I
that,
see
Don't
chicks,
wear pajamas
it's like
to the Waffle
but
House.
I feel this the same way when I see brothers wearing like tank tops or no
Oh
shirts
my
and just like
God.
socks and some chancletas. Like, yo, put on some clothes, bro. I like.
fucking-
First of all, socks
You're
and
not on your
sandals
block.
is ugly, bro.
that
I'll
is
admit
ugly.
that.
But look at the fucking fashion police over here.
That
bro.
is
It's not about the
atrocious
fashion.
right
Like,
Oh my
I can't
God.
even hang out with you if you walk like every day and I'm trying to go certain places with a nigga and you out here with a tank top, bro. Like, yo,
You know
put
what?
on
It's
a
true,
fucking
bro. He
shirt.
didn't even want to go to the Waffle House with me in pajama pants.
You want to
The
walk
Waffle
around. You didn't
House.
want
It
to be
wasn't even
seen
somewhere
with
like
you.
Olive Garden. My man
Listen.
said.
Waffle House where you literally could do that. Like, it doesn't even matter what
the
you wear
Waffle
there.
House where people are beating each other up, but I can't wear pajama pants there. All right.
Like, come on.
We not beating each other up. I don't give a fuck.
We're
what
not beating
anybody
each
else
other
is
up,
doing.
but I'm saying if
I
I'm
don't
gonna go
care what
somewhere where
anybody
people are
else is
expecting
doing.
to see
We-
fights and drama, why would I wear nice clothes?
What? No one said to wear nice clothes. Just wear casual clothes. You casual clothes, just regular clothes. You don't have to be all suited up.
Pajama pants are casual, bro.
That's right, it's
They're
very
the most
casual.
casual.
What? They're
thing.
sleep
casual.
fucking wear. You're a monster.
Let me tell you right
All right,
now, there is
sweatpants?
nothing
Sweatpants
better.
are so casual.
There is nothing better than walking around in sweatpants. I feel amazing. All right, I don't walk around in
long as it's
sweatpants
not
that are
hot.
stained or anything like that. But there's a very specific pair of sweatpants I have where I'm like, I could walk outside with these and I feel 10 times better better than if I'm wearing jeans. It just feels amazing.
See, I like sweatpants, but I prefer pajama bottoms because they're thinner than sweatpants. So if it's a little hot outside, my balls aren't going to be drenched. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. It's not that crazy. You're not wearing fucking. You're not wearing Yeah, but you've been doing it since you lived in New York, so stop it.
Stop it.
Don't make that.
Don't do that.
You act like you're wearing you act like you're wearing ski pants or something. Your balls are gonna be fucking hot. Come on,
bro. I wear thick.
You just got hot fucking balls, bro.
You say he has hot balls?
I just said he has hot balls. Apparently, that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's an individual problem, bro. Fix it.
I think we can all get behind this one. Wearing shoes indoors. You know, that's mostly in the Asian countries. I hate it. I hate it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't walk in my fucking house.
No.
Not in the crib.
If I'm gonna go to somebody's house and I see that you have your shoes off near the door, then I'm taking my shoes off near the door.
Right.
That's a fact.
Show respect.
But if I'm just going to somewhere else in the public, bro. Like,
no, I don't think they mean that. I don't think they mean that.
That's not what they mean.
They don't mean like in the store.
In the house, and I feel you, bro. I remember my uncle came to visit me when I was living with Clay, and my dad told him take your shoes off. My man looked at me like, no, fuck you. I'm like, oh, all right, okay.
No.
All right, I guess you're taking your shoes off. Then.
I always take off. Listen, it is so funny because even in my in my Caribbean side, they don't even do that. They'll wear sneakers, and I'll be the only one with my shoes just in socks walking around, and they'd be like, "You don't have to do that." I'd be like, "Nah, I ain't nah, crazy."
I was raised that way. You don't wear shoes in somebody's house, but there's definitely been people over my house where we were like, we had to do a huddle and be like, should we tell them to put their shoes on? Because their feet are booming right now.
People have some bad foot odor.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you got to make exceptions in life, and those are the ones. But generally, and I feel uncomfortable when I'm in somebody's house, and I'm like, should I take my shoes off? They're like, no, and I'm like, what? I just go haywire. I'm like, what do you mean? I shouldn't take my shoes off. Like, I feel bad. I'm like walking on their carpet. And they're like, they don't even care. It's like, okay.
All you guys will have chancletas when you come to my crib.
We're gonna have designated
all
slippers.
Everyone. Me and Jay already talked about it. We gonna buy out all individual.
Bro, I don't wear flip flops, bro. I just walk around in socks.
No, I don't care what you want.
I'll be Swiffering. I'll be Swiffering your floor for you with my socks.
Yeah, who cares if you walked around in socks?
Your floor will be a lot cleaner than when I came in.
You can wear these chancletas.
Why do you need to force that upon him?
I don't wear socks.
He's not barefoot. I bring my slippers everywhere. Hotels, I don't even want to wear my shoes anywhere because then I gotta put. I just like wearing. I like taking my shoes off. Do you wear
slippers with socks though, or do you just wear slippers barefoot?
It depends.
Depending on the temperature.
It depends. Exactly.
I agree 100%, bro. Because I can't wear slippers without socks. Because
right
for some reason my feet will start sweating.
It's hot right now, so it's no socks. But
if it's
winter, right now, my boys. But right now, no socks. The toes is all good and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Next up, it is rude to sit in the back of the cab in Australia, New Zealand, Scotland, Netherlands, and part of Ireland. I do not agree with this. I want to be in the back of the cab.
Cabbie unless there's no room in the back.
That's right. I don't want to sit next to people I don't know if I don't have to.
The only
First
time
of all, I'm paying you to drive me somewhere. We're not an equal playing field.
That's right.
I'm your boss right now, bro. You chauffeuring me around. I'm not gonna sit next to you unless there's 3 other people in that back seat and there's no room for me.
I guess that's what they take umbrage with. They feel like there's a power dynamic or something. But you know what? I'm paying for this service. It's not like the train.
I sat next to my taxi driver is when we were smoking. That's it.
I'm sure.
That's different though. That's different though.
That's the only time.
So he can pass it back.
Bro, hop up on the floor.
I make it easy for my homie. You lighting me up. Come on now.
Well, if he's lighting you up, then
he's lighting you up.
Yeah. He lighting me up.
But you know how many creepy,
bro? I'm sitting in the back.
You know how many creepy people that are out there driving cabs and Ubers that I've heard my female friends talk about and stuff they don't want. Why would you want? Imagine they had to sit next to them too. No, I don't want to sit next to people I don't know.
I literally just heard about this. This lady got into she called an Uber, and the Uber guy came to her house to pick her up, and he wound up killing her.
See, boom.
I'll tell you one.
None of these Uber cab drivers.
I'll tell you one. How one of my friends went to see a Marvel movie a few years ago, and she's in the Uber and she's chopping it up with this dude, and they just talking about Marvel movies. And when she finally gets to the theater, she's goes to the door to like unlock and say, "Hey, bye, see you later," and he locks the door. And him and her just look at each other for like 15 seconds. She's like, "Yo, are you gonna let me out?" He's like, "Do you want to be let out?"
Oh,
And he
yeah.
was like, "Whoa!" And she's like,
That's when you break the window or something, bro. Then you just start.
But he was like,
freaking
"No,
out.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking."
Nah, you don't joke like that. I don't know you like that, player. You better relax.
Bro,
I
that
said the
wasn't a
same
joke.
thing.
Yeah,
Right,
punch
we
right in the
fucking
head.
kidnapped this chick.
Nah, that was not funny, bro. I was like,
Nah,
yo, that's
bro.
crazy. I'm like, and that was a black dude. That nigga was, who raised that man?
I knew one of my friends was telling me that she was in a cab one time. She was like texting me while this was happening, and she was like, "Yo, the cab driver's telling me that he's like into domination and like how I would make a good sub and stuff like that." I'm like, imagine you have to sit next to this guy.
Oh,
Get
nah.
the hell out of here.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
know, right?
and then,
you're a female sitting next to him, and he just puts his hand on your leg. Or
and then
something.
he ended up
Nah.
finding like her number or something, and then texting her about it like that day or the next day.
That's
About
crazy.
being a
This nigga-
sub.
I'll tell you the most recent one. When I went to see the Spider-Man movie. My friend, she was like, we went to see 2 movies, and when I was gonna drop her off, paid for her ride. We was in the same taxi, and her house is closer to the movie theater than mine, because I live in another town, 30 minutes away. This dude wanted to drive me to my town and then drive her back. So she looks at me and she goes, "Yo, he's going the wrong way." And I sense the energy. Like she told me before we got it, she's like, "I don't like Ubers. I don't like Lyfts. They scared the shit out of me." And when she said it, I genuinely got scared out of my ass for her. I was like, yo, bro, her house is closer. So take her first. He was like, oh, my bad.
The
And I was
old
like,
bring the guy home first
bro.
trick. We know that one. You better relax.
Nah,
You
bro.
better relax.
Nah, bro.
That's as old as they get. Nah, bro. I mean, yeah, that's definitely creepy. So imagine having to sit next to people like that. Get the fuck out of it. There's so many weird things that happen and creepy people out there. Next one is this one I can half agree with. Okay? And I'll tell you why. It is rude to blow your nose in public in China, France, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. This one I can half agree with because,
bro, agree with this one.
Listen, I'll tell you why.
What if you gotta blow your nose?
That's what I'm gonna get into. That's what I'm gonna get into. Like, there's times where you gotta, especially China, like you gotta go to work there no matter what, whether you get your leg is falling off.
Like if your nose is dripping, like blow it, bro.
You gotta blow your nose, right?
How do you think it is?
If you're on the bus and like, your nose is like, you're not going to get off the bus to blow your nose. If you're at work, whatever, like you're just going to blow your nose. But I think it is rude when like people do the way, like I hate the over exaggerated sneezes when people over exaggerate the nose blowing. That's when it's rude. When you're like,
yeah.
It's like, all right, relax. Like, what are we doing? Trying to let our brain come out of our fucking nose here?
Let me give you a trick. Just push one nostril in one direction, push down, and just blow from the other one, and then you switch to the other nostril, guys. That's it. You don't have to be all.
Do it nice and gentle. There's no reason to have an aneurysm, people. There's no reason to have that when you get loud and proud with it, relax. But if you're telling me I'm at my desk or like I'm talking to my friend and I gotta, excuse me for a second, I gotta go blow my freaking nose. No.
Yeah. Hold on while I walk all the way to the bathroom.
Stop.
Now you know you're retarded.
I ain't doing that.
Now, if you somebody get nosebleeds, I need you to get that out.
Oh yeah, I mean you're not gonna sit there and just like, hey, how's it going? Talk about the weather with fucking blood dripping down your face.
Get that shit out.
They didn't talk about nosebleeds. Last but not least, a very, very interesting one. It is rude to tip for service in South Korea and Japan, and I'm sure some other places as well. I heard in Europe because it is seen.
I love it.
It is seen. Hold on, as disrespectful because it is like you're telling them that they need financial help and that they're not doing. They're not getting the financial stuff squared away.
Okay. First of all, I don't even think that's true because the tip is already included in the bill when you go to Japan.
Now. Because
right, but doing the
America,
extra one though.
Actually care about
I know, but I'm saying like they're already getting tipped. It's included in the bill.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So
well, I guess that's especially why I guess
tipped.
they're like, listen, don't be throwing extra because now you're basically calling me poor.
America is the oddballs in this one.
Right.
Every other country has a decent service, and it matters to them. Especially like in Japan, like you leave your wallet in a Japanese store, they will grab your wallet and run to catch you, and even in some African countries. So like that self care to the people that's visiting your store and your business. It's about like taking care of them and making sure that they know like to return because we got you. You come here every day, we got you. You one of us.
They probably figure we're getting paid. Like, why do they need to give us extra money?
Yeah, we appreciate your business.
Well, America,
Even
we're
if they
like
feel
literally the opposite because now there's like all these articles I'm seeing about Uber drivers complaining about how they want to get tipped more and they feel like that people aren't tipping enough. And I'm like, you really can't tell somebody how much they want to tip. It's like you take the job and that's it. It's really, I mean, if they don't tip at all, then that's a different story. But you can't tell somebody how much to tip. They're like, there should be I don't know if they're saying there should be a minimum, but they're.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When Ty
was a minimum last time I checked.
When Ty was doing Uber Eats, I would be talking to him, and he would be like, "Oh, I'm about to go check see if there's any jobs I could go do real quick." And he would tell me like, "Oh, I'm not doing them because they're only tipping like $2, and they're like all the way across the city. Like it's not worth it."
My friend was telling me,
I get that.
But those make sense. Those situations make sense. If you know I'm about 20 minutes away. Please give me like a $5.
Oh yeah,
tip,
well that's where it gets tricky because they do a thing called tip baiting on those webs on those apps where like let's say I order something 20 minutes away whatever or even I could do it closer or further whatever but I'll put that I'm gonna give them a $10 tip and they're like I'm about to get a $10 tip out of this of course I'm gonna do this but then
you change it or something?
But then you change the tip once you get it and you're like I'm only giving you $2 or I'm giving you $0 bitch like that man. I agree with like that's messed up
you know what's interesting though?
What?
I tip more during the pandemic than I do now. And the reason why is because of the financial shit that's been happening.
Yeah.
It has nothing it's nothing to do with the drivers. And I'm gonna tell anybody that's an Uber, Lyft driver, it has nothing to do with you. We all struggling right now.
I definitely tip big during the pandemic. I tip big during the pandemic for sure. As much as I could.
Like, if I can tip, I'll throw them an extra like $5 or something. But if I can't tip, I can't tip, bro. There's nothing I could do about it. I got the money, bro.
Now you were saying, EJ, which I mean, you have your thought about this, but you were saying that they shouldn't be able to change the tip, but I don't think that's true.
Like if you put your tip in, like once you put your order in and you put how much you want to tip, I think it's done. Like
no. Here's why.
Maybe you should be able to cancel your order, but not change the tip.
No, because sometimes you have specials, you have specifications, and they're not met, and you have to adjust the tip, or somebody's just a straight up dickhead, and they do something dumb.
Isn't there? Because I know when me and Clay used to order groceries, like we would put in a thing, like let's say we wanted strawberries, and then the thing would pop up. There is no strawberries. What would you like as a replacement?
Yeah, well, some people don't do that.
They don't do that. Like, hey, there's no Coke at McDonald's right now.
Sometimes they don't do that. Sometimes they just won't do it.
And here's some things that I don't tip for. One, right? Like when you and this happened to me. Like sometimes when you order food and they put your food right in front of your door, so when you open your door, your shit falls out.
Oh God,
dumb. I hate that. That's happened to me way more.
I wouldn't do it but
I don't know why a lot of you women do it.
First we get racial, now we're getting sexist.
Yeah. I'm getting sexist on this because it's always I'm just joking though.
Women.
But then two. Another thing, another one is when you do have the replacement, right? They don't contact you to let you know. So they say, "Oh, I'm just gonna."
That happens a lot.
Yes.
Oh, so you think you're gonna get what you got, but you're really gonna get your replacement.
Let me tell you this right now, everybody, stop because this is the worst. This is the worst. This is what happens to me all the fucking time since the pandemic. No, don't apologize. I'm just saying because I'm riled up because you brought this up. You brought this memory up, and it just happened to me the other fucking day. Okay.
Hit it.
So I often order not even often. I did during the pandemic, but sometimes I'm sick or something, right? And I don't want to go outside. I can't go outside. So I order Snapple peach iced tea on Uber Eats. I'll go to CVS and I'm like, listen, I'm sick. Get me some peach iced tea. Get me some Tylenol. Get me this and that. You don't know how many fucking times these idiots don't tell me that there's no peach iced tea there. And what do? Instead of getting me, first of all, contacting me, getting me raspberry, getting me lemon, getting me literally any fucking thing, they get me diet.
Now you know you're retarded.
What the fuck?
He had so much fucking diet. He just tried to give it to me. He
Yes,
was like, "You want
I
this?"
forgot about that. I was like,
Mo,
please take this off my
you're the
hands.
last person
I was
that
like,
looks like they need a diet. You need to eat,
Dude,
You need
I
to finish
forgot
your
about
plate.
that. You're right, because that
First
was
of all,
one time
shut the
where
fuck
they
up.
gave me like 3 or
Yes.
4 of them. They gave me
Yes.
like 3. I just had to dump one out the other day because I'm like, why would you text me, let me know. And if I'm the driver and I can't get in contact with them, the last thing I'm gonna do is get him a diet. I'll get him literally I'll get you a different brand before I get you a diet. I'll let you, figure that out on your own later if you want to get a refund, but I'm not going to get you a diet because you didn't request a diet at all.
Bro,
How could you
I
do
ordered
this
from
to
a
me?
restaurant and I said no pork. I do not eat pork. This dude came. I was like, I want chicken. They didn't have the chicken. He didn't call me. This nigga brought me pork.
Well,
Now
then he
you
shouldn't have
know
brought you
you're
anything.
retarded.
Then. Like it's not you ordering groceries or something. Like you were ordering food
What you
from a
mean?
restaurant.
What you mean?
No,
What
he's
you
saying
mean?
no.
That's what-
He's saying
that's-
he's saying the guy shouldn't have brought you anything if they didn't have it. Like they should have went to the table and said,
It's
"Listen."
one thing if you're ordering groceries, but if you're ordering food from a restaurant,
Yeah, no,
and
Eddie's
like,
right. He's saying like the guy should have been like, "We can't serve
like
you.
that
Like
man
we
should
literally
called
have
you and said,
nothing
"We don't
for
got
you."
chicken. Do you want something else,
Yeah.
or forget it?"
That's-
You know what I mean?
That's what he should have did.
Yeah,
But
he
the
should have walked
driver
up and said,
didn't
"We
do
can't
that.
accommodate you. So sorry. Here's whatever."
He should have just called me up and said, "Yo, bro, they don't have the chicken. Do you want beef?" Because they also had the
Wow.
beef.
So when you
But he
bit
didn't
into
do
it, what
that.
did you think?
I just smelled it and I was like,
Oh,
"It's
you
not
didn't even
pork."
bite
I just smelled it. Did you
I
give
just-
it? Did you eat it? Did you throw it out? Did you give it?
No,
to
I
somebody?
I gave it to somebody else.
Okay, good.
And then I got my money back, and I just, tried again.
Right. Listen to this. The tipping stuff is getting crazy
Stupid.
now. This tipping stuff is getting out of control. I love, like we said, we love tipping, whatever. But my friend was telling me, Cemetery Girl was telling me that she went to like a frozen yogurt place, right? Where it's self-serve. Okay.
Oh, no,
you
I'm
go
not
in
tipping
there.
and then you got a tip.
Yeah, you
That's
go in
stupid.
there, you serve, you pour your ice cream out, your ice, whatever, your yogurt, you put the toppings on. She said you even weigh it yourself, okay?
Oh, no.
The kid is looking at you. The kid's basically a fucking decoration, all right? He's not
Wow.
even like, what is the purpose of you there? Like, there's literally one step that
You make your your Sunday, you pay, and then he points to the jar like, you're forgetting
yeah,
something.
yeah, how about a tip? I got a baby to
He's shaking
feed.
his tip jar like,
Like, no, bro, you better start pouring toppings
wait.
on this
Word.
bitch.
Words, you better
Nah,
make
that-
my Sunday for me.
That reminds me of I'm here. I heard that when you go to like these WWE matches, shows and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and you try to go buy a shirt and stuff like that, they ask for a tip to the vendor, and all the dude is doing
Yeah,
is
okay. You getting
like-
paid
I've
for
never
the
heard
shirt.
of that. I've never heard of that. And I'm
Yeah,
not
and-
saying you're
and
not
this-
right. I just never
No,
heard of that.
it was somebody that I follow on TikTok. He went to a show out there in Philly, and he was like, they asked for a fucking tip, and I worked as a vendor as a teenager. I have never fucking seen this. I was like, oh shit, they doing that now?
I've been to so many concerts and events. I've never seen that. That is so dumb.
It must be a new thing.
That's what we're saying. The tip is get out of control in some respects. But you
See-
know what? So my dad was at a place. Me and my dad went to some place in South Carolina, right? And he was like, if I give you a tip
So you go to
virtually,
South Carolina with your dad, but you don't come visit
North
me?
Carolina.
Yeah.
I was there,
Oh.
and first of all, I did visit you.
Yeah, fucking asshole. What do you
we
mean?
were there,
right?
right?
We
You
were
should have
there-
known what the
we
fuck
were
I
there
meant.
first.
But
We were there
but
first, you bastard.
all I heard was me and my dad were in South Carolina. I'm like, so you were here again?
You should have
And you
known that
couldn't visit
you
me
should have known
again?
I made a mistake. Anyway, so we're there, and my dad goes, listen to the kid. He's like, if I do the tip virtually on this thing, are you gonna get it? And the kid was like, no, they're gonna take it from me. So don't do that. Like, you have to give cash because there's a thing where the like Starbucks. I don't even know if Starbucks doing it, but whatever place you go to, they're dead ass taking their tips because it's virtual and
That's
they can.
crazy.
You know what I don't like? I don't like where when you give an individual waiter or waitress a tip, but then they have to put it in a jar because all the tips
Yeah, stuff like that.
get divided equally for
Yeah.
everybody. I'm like, no. That dickhead over there didn't serve me. He wasn't
Wait.
nice to me.
I heard about Red
That's
Lobster
I don't
doing
wanna
stuff
give him
like
any
that.
money.
I heard about Red Lobster taking. Was it Red Lobster? It might have been, but some establishments don't take my word on that one. But some establishments are dead ass taking the tips, especially if it's virtual, and they get away with it sometimes because if the tip basically pays off their daily wage, they could it's like some kind of
That's crazy.
some kind of loophole like that, so they could do that.
So what? So if you get a tip and you take it, they don't have to pay you for that day?
That's fucking
I guess they're
wild.
saying, well,
some people are just doing it, but I think there's a loophole maybe where if you get enough tips to where that covers your daily wage, they don't got to pay you. Which is insane.
That's not even the same
Which is
thing,
insane.
yo.
That's what I heard. That's what
Listen,
I heard. The kid told my dad, he was like, do not tip there. It's not going to go to us.
Every time I
Absolutely
go
insane.
to a restaurant, Denny's mainly, when I go with we always, even if the waitress is like left, we will find her or him and just
Yeah,
give
that's what
them
I'm
the money
saying. Like
straight in their
I
pocket.
prefer to wait. I prefer to wait
never-
to see that same waiter or waitress that was serving me the whole time, so I could give them the tip.
Right. Exactly.
And then
All the
if they,
time.
I'm like, listen, this is for you. If you decide to put in the jar and split it with everybody else, that's on you. But I'm giving you the money because you helped me. You were serving me.
Yes.
If you want to do whatever you want with it, that's up to you now. It's in your hand. It's your money now.
I agree. Stop with the tip thievery. So there you go. Those are 8 rude American habits that go on in other countries. What are you going to do? I don't think a lot of these were rude. These weren't
They're not
disrespectful.
rude, but they are pretty accurate.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's our culture. That's our culture's meshing. You know what I mean? So there you go. It is officially July, which means that it is Disability Pride Month. Now, EJ, you weren't here last year or 2 years ago when
Wait,
this happened.
Hold on. Before you go,
Are you going to interrupt with something that has nothing to do with this?
No.
Let's hear him
All I
out.
was
Let's hear
gonna
him out.
ask-
Let's hear him.
All I was gonna ask was, since when is it? You said Disability Month.
Disability Pride
Disability
Month.
Pride.
Since
We'll
when
get
was
to it.
July
We'll get to
Disability
it.
Pride
We'll
Month?
get to
What do you think
it.
it is? What do you think it is?
What do you mean? What I think it is?
What do you think this?
What do you think
does
Disability Pride
Disability
means?
Pride Month bring what image?
It brings nothing.
Now, what do you think it
Because it
means?
has no
though?
image?
Bro,
What do you think it
I'm-
means?
I'm disabled. This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
All right. Well, hold on. All right. So 2 years ago, all right, we learned about Disability Pride Month. And Mo was on Pastor's show, and they brought up about Disability Pride Month, okay? We got to play this again because this was such a classic fucking clip. This is a clip
Classic
of
Mo.
what... Yeah, this is a classic Crowism right now.
Yo, I was flying high on this.
You-
fucking-
Here we go, laughing with our mouths open again. This is what Crow thought Disability Pride Month meant.
We was going to do something for Disability Month, which technically is in October, which I knew was something odd going on. And apparently, it is a Disability Month, but for gays. So
I don't know that it's indicating that it's.
they said Pride, Pastor. There's no
I
other.
know, but I don't think it's for gay people with disabilities.
It literally says it in this name. I'm not losing my damn mind just now.
Hold on a second.
Pastor, come on. Read between the lines.
Wait a second. There's a description. Let's read the description.
Let's read this description.
Which I'll probably read. Disability is more than just the physical or mental effects on the body. Disability is more than the pills you take or the doctors that you see. It's a part of who you are. However, a disability is not the only identity you have, of course. You may identify yourself by gender, race, height, and so on. All of your identities are important and have value.
Gay, as well as the gay part. This is for gay because Disability Month is in October. So if you add in Pride, we already know what Pride is. I'm not gay.
All right. Well, I want you to go to New York City and to say that are all you gay during the Latino Pride Parade?
But that's what they're talking about. Because look, what are you talking about? Because October is already our day. So what is disability then?
It doesn't even mention sexuality.
It doesn't mention sexuality, but so what's the difference between October then, Pastor? Read that then.
You're giving me a headache.
I'm giving you a headache. You're the one putting me on the spot.
It's National Disability Employment Awareness Month.
Okay. This is too much. I'm so confused now. I'm so confused. This diversity is killing me. I don't think I want to be this diverse anymore.
Absolutely incredible. We have to play it every Disability Pride Month. My man really thought it was about being disabled and gay. Such Such classic.
Sorry for
crap.
laughing with my mouth open, but it is
Yeah,
pretty
sorry,
funny.
sorry, everybody, sorry.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad.
Wow. So you
Ooh,
did
you
not
don't-
think when you heard
like-
about it,
you don't
Eddie,
like
that it
dimples.
was about being gay and disabled.
Me?
No, the other Eddie.
I didn't even know that we had a month.
You didn't
This
know we
is
had
news
one
to
before?
me.
We got two, I guess. Disability Pride and the Disability Employment Awareness Month.
I don't count the Employment Awareness Month. That's
Well, you know,
bullshit.
people need jobs. What are you gonna do?
Well,
You need
give
to
me a
get
job
tipped.
then. What the fuck?
You need to get
I
a
don't see
job.
anybody giving me a fucking job during
Yeah,
that
but
month.
there was a
so it ain't working.
there was a time where just having this like weird lazy eyes would have somebody put an ice spike in your head because they thought you were retarded. So
Yeah, getting that lobotomy.
yes.
Remember when we had to do White Cane Day? That was the worst. When
You
we
know,
had
I
to,
actually enjoyed White Cane.
You
Day.
liked
Speaking about
White
holidays
Cane Day?
Speaking
Honestly,
of holidays in July,
hold up. As I got older and started working in the community and helping other kids who were younger try to like, find themselves in college or just get employment, I do
I
see
bet the cane helps with finding themselves.
yeah, that's true. Helping you find yourself and everybody else. EJ, you remember when we did White Cane? They would schlep us out in the community and make us walk around. Talking, hey, I'm blind. It was the worst, bro. People honk at you.
Yeah, first of all, how is that?
I
How's that
hated
good
it.
for
It was
us?
just a blind parade. People bumping
Listen.
into each other.
Listen, there are some, what's funny about the blind.
We don't need
the-
awareness.
the
People
White
know about
Cane-
blind
You know,
people.
no, they don't. No, they don't. We just grew up around a lot of people that understood us, but no, they don't. I've been around a lot of few states and people are still fucking shocked. It's odd, but the cane thing actually gave me a confidence. Like when I go out in public and like say when I go to the airport this week, that having that confidence, like it's nothing wrong with having a cane out. You know what I'm saying? The benefits that come with it when you're in certain areas, it is actually helpful. And I was always one of those people like, nah, fuck that. I would never share my disability and nah, bro. Nah, I like skipping lines. I like getting my beer. Yo, people be giving me beer and drinks for free. You know what I'm saying? So and it's like it shouldn't matter in other people's eyes, but people find it amazing. I've been with a group of blind people and people just chopping it up, giving free drinks, asking questions, getting educated by me. I love that.
Where
I
the
love
hell do
that
you go? Ain't
interaction.
nobody treats me that nice. But I guess I also don't tell them I'm blind or walk
Yeah, you
around
don't
with a
got a
cane.
cane
So.
and stuff.
I mean, well,
You gotta get that cane
my
out.
vision thing is actually obvious. People be like, yo, I don't want to be rude to you, like what happened to your eye, blah, 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 blah. But by the time they get past that, we're talking about business, we're talking about education, we're talking about life.
Big
So
business.
by
business.
then, everybody's already on this level. So now I'm showing the intelligence. So that shit doesn't even matter, but they already respect the fact that, yo, you out here. How many people out here with a disability doing their thing, actually care about themselves, trying, promoting themselves? That matters. Even when I do stuff for the show, The Gritty Knows Best, people go, oh, shoot, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to follow you. And they follow right on the spot because that's just respect at the end of the day. There's a
EJ,
lot
what
of
are you
people that
doing
don't
for
follow that
4th of
passion.
July? What are you doing for 4th of July tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Nothing.
Show's coming out tomorrow, but today.
I'll be picking weeds in the garden tomorrow.
That's what you're doing. You're not getting drunk?
Oh, well, I never said I wasn't going to get drunk, but I
I don't think we asked about the labor aspect. We meant the celebratory nature.
Oh, of course I'm a drink, but early I'm gonna be picking weeds early in the morning before the sun comes up.
Before the sun comes up.
Yeah, bro, it gets hot as hell out
Damn,
here.
bro.
Mr.
So you're not
Urban New
having
Yorkers.
any parties?
Oh, well, we were, but rocking them aren't out here.
All right.
We were gonna all do a thing at their
You
house,
gonna do the
but
pig roast again?
well, probably, but they ain't here, so we're probably just gonna do something here. Maybe we go out to a restaurant or something at night. I don't really know.
Crow, what are you doing 4th of July?
Packing.
Packing for your trip.
Yeah.
You going on a trip?
Where you going?
I'll be out in Orlando, Florida.
Wow. So if you're out in
Oh,
Orlando, you see the crow flying around. Shout him out. Yo,
I got
Crow.
you. They might follow my ass out there.
Yeah, they're gonna see you. They're gonna people get him a drink. The crow's very
Got you.
recognizable. So you're not
Yeah.
gonna do
When you
anything
leaving?
celebratory tomorrow?
I leave on Thursday. No, I actually leave on Wednesday. And I'll be out there on Thursday.
Yeah. So 4th of July is Tuesday. So he's leaving the next day.
So, I'll be drinking. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get a case of
Getting
beer.
around. All right, get
You
a
know,
case of
drink.
beer. All right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, do my
I'm
thing.
surprised that wasn't on the list of rude American things. It's just sitting there drinking all
No,
the time.
everybody loves drinking. Are you crazy?
You know what I'm saying? I might just go to the bar.
I mean,
chill,
I was watching, like China and Japan. I think they're way bigger than us on drinking.
Oh
They-
no, yo,
Japan,
China
I don't
and
know about
Japan.
China, but I know
ain't
Japan
no-
has a
no,
lot of
no,
little
bro.
little hole in the wall bars.
Yeah, they're
that-
way bigger on drinking.
Asian
They actually
countries are the big. Like
They
China
go hard.
actually has the most
Yeah, they go in.
consumption of alcohol in the world.
They go in.
They like everybody who's an alcohol consume industry in the industry wants to sell to China. They
I'm surprised
drink.
China's allowed
like
to drink, bro. They ain't
fucking
allowed to do much.
Well, they could do one thing.
I mean, I forget the name. There's like a holiday, I believe, where they fucking like they
Drink
get like
day.
a few hours to leave and go drinking and shit like that. It's like a stress reliever for them.
Yeah, when they
They go
work
in.
like crazy, they work themselves to death, or they get worked to death. They got that
They
995 schedule.
they must be confused when they come to America and they see motherfuckers. They get days off for like President's Day and 4th of July, this, that, and the third. They're like, what the fuck? We get like one holiday off.
Let me say this right now.
What
I
you
got
doing?
a fucking beautiful, organic, grass-fed, fat-ass New York strip
I thought you were
steak
about to
in
talk
the
about a woman, to be honest with
fridge.
you.
I don't care if my woman's organic or grass-fed. That's not how I would start that. I got a nice, I wouldn't start with grass-fed and
Got a nice
organic.
organically grass-fed woman.
Yeah, no. I don't care.
I like my women grass fed too.
No, I got a nice organic steak in the fridge. We're gonna cook that up. I got these new Philadelphia cheesecake things that come in like a cup. You can get them at the supermarket. I've only seen these once, but I never had it. It looks great. Gonna watch some wrestling, some old American wrestling, and that's it, baby. 4th of July. But before we end this off, I have to play this. This is one of the greatest moments in American history to me. And it's not even by an American person, which you'll find out. But it's one of the greatest American moments I've ever seen. It is embedded in the culture. It's embedded in my brain. This is when Ozzy Osbourne sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at this baseball game. Absolutely incredible. If you've never seen it, here we go.
And Ozzy Osbourne.
All right, Chicago. I want to hear a real crazy crowd start singing with me. Are you ready? Are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Come on. 1, 2, 3, and let's go out to the border. Let's go out to the river. Take me in, bring us into. I don't remember what I have to do. Run out of the garden. 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Yeah, let's get some runs. Come on, don't mess around. Let's
I
get
can
some
watch
runs,
that
guys.
all day.
I think the most American thing I've seen is Zach Wild playing the national anthem in China.
Never seen that.
Like he went out there to play a concert and he just played the national anthem. That's man disrespectful.
In the middle of China.
Yo, that's
I'm telling you, bro, like
wow.
I've never seen such a giant stadium filled with so many people, and they're all Chinese, bro. And he's just there playing the Star Spangled Banner, and they're just going off. They love it. They're like, what? This is great.
Did you guys see? It was like in Ireland a couple of months ago. They were doing, I don't know what kind of event, but they had Biden come out and it looked like WrestleMania. Like it was like this huge stage, and then they played like this epic theme song, and he runs out like he's going into the Royal Rumble. If you've never seen that, it's wild, bro. Everybody like, yeah, and like they're in Ireland, and everybody got their American flags waving around.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
gotta see this
he
too.
runs
I gotta
down.
see
He's
this
like,
shit.
yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I got you right now.
Please welcome a son of Balanad and the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden.
didn't even know that
Oh.
old man can still move his legs. He's always falling over them.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
that
how
was the
can you
last
walk
time I
like
seen him
this?
walk straight. I'll tell you that. Well, there you have it. Happy 4th of July. Hope you have an amazing one if you're listening to it on the day, which I'm sure a lot of you will be. Make
And
sure.
also-
What?
And also enjoy your DP month.
Oh, a double penetration month?
Oh, Disability Pride Month.
I'm sure there's a double penetration month. I'm sure
Shout
if
outs
it's
to
not
Jesse
already.
Peterson.
White
Shout out to
Hills-
Jesse Peterson. It's White History Month in July.
That's right. Jesse Lee Peterson, where this drop comes from,
Now you know you're retarded.
says it is White History Month, apparently. So go learn some white history, all right?
Go study up.
Hey, look at.
Go study some white history, whatever that is. I don't know.
Hey, you can never get enough of white history.
Go listen to some Leonard. That's what I'm gonna be listening to some Leonard Skinner tomorrow, early in the morning, boy. You gotta listen to some Leonard Skinner when you're picking them weeds.
Here tomorrow.
Well, let's not get copyright. Let's not get copyright. All right. I
Wait,
got
no,
my.
he can
My
sing it.
singing's
He
not
can
that
sing it.
good.
I
He
don't
can
know.
sing it.
I got my.
He
I
can
got
sing
my.
it.
People love. Let me tell you, the maintenance guys. They love when they come in my house and they see my Leonard Skinner poster in my kitchen, where it's like the chick. It is like the most American. I wish I had it for my background. I gotta get it. It's like this blonde chick. She has an American flag bikini, and there's like a huge American flag behind her, and I think it says Leonard Skinner in American flag. It's awesome. It's like so fucking sick. And every time they come in, like, yo, man, you got great taste in music, man. I love this. Is awesome. I know
Yeah,
exactly
they-
what poster they're
yeah.
talking about.
Old heads right there.
Listen,
yeah.
it's always the old heads. Listen to
Yeah.
some Leonard Skinner and have a great time. Listen, Crow, you got anything
Let's
you
go.
want to say before we go?
Hey, next time you see me, I'll be a chill dude on vacation. So, look forward to seeing y'all guys. Peace and love.
EJ,
Crow out.
EJ, you got anything you want to say? You got anything you want to say?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, we are on YouTube where you can see our beautiful faces, and vice versa. If you're on YouTube and you want to put us in your pocket, you want to pay for YouTube Premium, go to Spotify, go to Apple. No matter where you are, we're there. We're fucking worldwide. We're like Pitbull. We're worldwide. Dale, let's shave our heads. Wear suits like Mo wants to wear suits. Mo wants to wear suits. All right, everybody. Peace and love. See you next time.
DP, my bitch.